Wake up, wake up, wake up. It's the Mecca Media Morning Show. I am your brother Hiram Hakeem. And once again, I'm in the building.
That's what's up.
Hey, man, listen.
Good to be here, man.
Hey, yo, listen, Brother Terry. We're in the house. For those that don't know, we got Brother Terry representing the Akron Rites of Passage Institute.
That's right.
In the building, that we're going to talk about that. And also, he's here promoting the grand gala of galas.
Yes.
The ball of all balls.
Yes.
All ballers should be at this here ball, right?
I'm loving it already.
The village ball we're talking about.
Absolutely.
Hey, but let's just go right into it, man. Let's talk about it, man.
Sure.
Let me know exactly what the Akron Rites of Passage is, bro.
So the Akron Rites of Passage Institute is a system that has been created to empower Black folks in our community, not just our community at large, because there's a network of us all across the country, institutes and rites training and development. And so rites basically are just rituals that are used that we in the developmental process of our people from birth all the way to death. And we have 8 different developmental stages in rites, and every stage has a transformation process to move you successfully to that new developmental stage and to allow you to move successfully out of the old one.
So we hear about that in the conscious community. We hear about the rites of passage is what it's saying. You have the right to pass.
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
And when we say passing, you said there's 8 stages. Talk to me like I'm 5 years old, brother.
Okay.
What are those stages?
So the rites, and let me just say this, it's not necessarily the right to pass, it's a rites, which are doctrines and systems.
You better say, help me out.
So there's 8 developmental stages. We're talking about, the womb is a stage because life begins there. And then it goes from the womb to childhood, toddler, then infancy, infancy, then toddler, then childhood. And then you go from childhood to pre-adolescent to adolescent to young adulthood to midlife, and midlife to elder, and then you transition to ancestor. So every one of those developmental stages, we say that there's things that a person should know and be prepared for. Our culture is like that until we were decultured, through colonization.
You better say it, brother. Speaking of that. So when you say ancestor, man, I know what an ancestor is, and I know our people hear about it, and they heard it, but why don't you tell somebody exactly what that part of being an ancestor is?
So an ancestor is really somebody who has died and passed on and have gone into the spiritual world, because we believe that our spirits continue to live long after the physical body is no longer active. And so an ancestor is that person who has died, made that transition into the spirit realm. They are always present with us. In the Bible, it talks about, we are encompassed by a cloud of witnesses. Those same cloud of witnesses in our culture are the ancestors.
You better say it and don't delay it, bro. Yeah. Hey, man, listen, so you're the co-founder of this whole thing.
I'm one. I'm one of several.
Y'all put it together and everything like that.
Yeah.
Tell me, what was the need in this particular community for the Akron Rites of Passage Institute?
That's a good question. We started out with a school. Folks like Deborah Calhoun and others, they were working with children on Saturday school because we realized that in our community, we weren't being taught history, culture, anything that would empower our community with pride and self-esteem. We had people in our community that we were proud of, but we didn't have a system or a process to train and educate our community in knowledge of self. And so we started with our kids and our babies, and then we created a program. Our forerunner to this was called Al-Kabalan Sharo. Al-Kabalan means Africa, and Sharo means passage, right? So hence our African Rites of Passage. And we became a 501c3. We were working with children all the way up to high school. We had several individuals working with us around each of those different developmental age sets. And then we had people working with the parents of those kids. And so we were indoctrinating the family, which made the most sense. And so, we all kind of split and did several things after we got initiated. Some went and became professors at colleges. Some went and became principals and directors of youth organizations. Some started their own programs. And so in the process of that still European individuation, we disband to some degree. I think even in that process, though, I continue to train in the Institute, to train people in rights. And it was primarily then men in an organization called Ripples, and then started another organization for women called Waves. But we were continuing the training process for rights, you know, in our community.
Okay.
And so there was a group of young folks who were, we called them midlife elders, which are between the ages of 30 and 54. So we said, we'll work with this group here because they came to us and said, hey, we need to bring that back. This is something our community needs. And so some of us got together and we said, hey, what we're going to do is instead of just creating like programming, we wanted to make sure we institutionalize it so that it would live beyond us. And so the Akron Rites of Passage Institute was born from there.
So how long have you guys been all collectively been together as the movement and everything?
So the Rites, we got established, I guess, about 6 years ago.
Okay.
But when we started doing Rites training, that was probably the late 80s.
Word.
Yeah,
okay.
Late 80s.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So man, listen, tell somebody, man, if they want to even get involved, how would they find you guys? You know, how they?
Good question. I mean, I think that there's several ways that you can get involved with us. We have, of course, through the Institute itself, we have a website, the Akron Rites of Passage Institute.org. It will give probably all things rights and relates to Akron, and how to contact us there. You can contact me. I'm Terrance Shelton. I'm on the board. I'm not the president. Beverly Woolridge and Ted Thompson are our co-presidents for the Institute. So they would probably be a point of contact. But I would say go to the website. That would probably be the easiest, quickest, most informative way to find out more about us. But also through some of the programming that we have going on in the community. I mean, we have our HBC experience that's coming up, which is, we can talk about that later if you want, but you know, it's an opportunity to expose our children to the world of HBCU because it is definitely a different world, and it's a 3-month kind of exposure.
Right.
Beginning with the Black College Football Classic in September. October is the Black HBCU College and Cultural Tour. And then we have Destination HBCU that takes place in November, which is a huge college fair that happens in Warrensville Heights and allows students to come and meet colleges and apply with a common application, things like that.
Now, you got experience down at Akron U Upward Bound program.
Oh, yeah.
So those transferable skills, right?
Absolutely, man. And that was a really great, I learned so much. It was a training institute for me of sorts, because working with high school students and working with parents and exposing them to college life. These are students who are already, you know, college bound. They are motivated to go to college, but they're first generation college students. There are people who have income challenges. And so that opportunity exposed me to not only the world of high school, you know, matriculation into the college world, but also exposed me to a greater system of educators called the TRIO programs. And TRIO has several different organizations and a national network. And so, you know, became, you know, board member for the state of Ohio. It just put me in front of a lot of people. In fact, our program was the only one in the country that created a student exchange abroad, a study abroad kind of program. With the kids from Cote d'Ivoire. And that was awesome. So yeah.
Hey man, so listen, you guys. The good news is this brother is outside of the Upward Bound. He can be found outside of Akron U now, doing the Akron Rites of Passage as well. And that means he's community-based right now, along with some other stuff right there. Listen, you want to get involved with it, you already know the website is what again?
It's the Akron Rites of Passage Institute.org.
Now listen, you said that one of the presidents is the lovely Beverly Woolridge, a friend of the show. When she gets here, she turns it out without a doubt. She make it happen, Captain. You know what I'm saying? We got her coming on a little bit later. But before we get out of here, brother, tell somebody, man, why is it important that what's coming up with this village ball, this grand gala that's happening, why that is important that we participate, pay our money for the tickets and everything? Talk to them.
Well, first of all, the Village Ball is something that we just need to celebrate anyway. We've done so much in our community that we need to acknowledge. People are doing some fantastic work. Like what you do here is fantastic work, right?
Do, brother.
And so, we have people who are doing this fantastic transformative work in our community. Oftentimes they go under the radar, unseen. So we want to recognize on an annual basis our community and the efforts that they're doing to make Akron a better place, especially Akron, Black Akron.
Some people call it Black Akron.
I thought it was you. Yeah, I was you. To make Black Akron a better place, right?
Yes, sir.
And so it came out of the brainchild of Beverly Woolridge, a former educator with the Akron Public School System. She was passionate about it, and we said, let's make it happen. And so it's been working. She's been working very diligently with her team, and we put together something that's going to be an amazing, amazing event for Akron. This will be our first annual one. So of course, anything you can never be first again,
you
right?
Better say it, right?
So this will be the first one. But the whole idea behind the Village Ball is that it's created to be a fundraiser for a major project that we got.
Talk about that, man. I'm excited about this project.
That's the thing I'm most excited about too with the Institute, because as elders, there's a proverb that says, when an elder dies, a library burns.
Come on, that's that wealth of knowledge,
right? So we got all these libraries that walk around Akron, and they are leaving us. And we have not captured their history, their stories, the thing that made our community great, all of that information that would allow our future generations to build upon. Right? It's leaving us, and we have not captured it. And so the Institute was created to be a hub for the community so that we would be able to not only capture, but continue to train. So when we came up with the whole idea of the legacy building, as we affectionately call it, it came out of the training that would happen for the elders, right? The elders went through an initiation of sorts. And one of the tasks that they have as a group was to leave a legacy for our community in the form of either land or a building. And so that morphed into what we have today, which is the Legacy Building Project. We are excited about that project. We are looking to build this building, a brand new facility, state-of-the-art facility in our community, which has been devastated by, redlining and by, disparity, right? And so on Rhodes Avenue is our location that we're looking at right now, which is where a lot of that devastation took place, right? We had a thriving community over there. And so this building is going to be a technologically sound building. It's going to have merchant space in there. It's going to have training space in there. It's going to have space for individuals who don't have a hub. Who knows? We might have you in our space, right?
Make it happen,
we'll put a studio in there and make sure that you're there. So, but we have space that we're looking at, maybe 6 to 7 tenants that'll be leasing space out of there, and you can get in touch with us if you're interested in being one of those organizations to lease space out of our building. We're going to have trainings for our students. One of the things that I'm excited about that we've been talking about is that we're doing a robotics program for our children, and in that robotics, we hope that they will be able to compete, because there's a national competition on robotics, right? So we want them to do that. We want to create our own team. So we really want to, I don't know if you remember, you might be kind of too young for this.
Okay.
There was a place in Akron called the Akron Community Service Center.
Maybe
on Market Street. East Market Street.
I'm not familiar.
Vernon Odom ran that organization. I was a kid back then, and they had a swimming pool over there, and they had training classes. They had, workshops and training for workforce development over there. And then we had talent shows in there, and roller skating and midnight basketball, all that kind of stuff, right? Yeah. And then the Urban League kind of moved into that space as well. So it became Akron Community Service Center and Urban League. And then eventually, of course, the Urban League, they tore the building down, rebuilt the brand new Urban League, but the Community and Service Center part of it is kind of missing. And so we said, we need that.
Come on now,
right?
Brother.
Everybody, and we think of different cultures here in our community. You got the Asian community, they have a center.
Right.
The Jewish center, they started on Broad Street.
Come on now.
And then built their whole complex out there on White Pond. Well, why don't we have one?
We're about to, though.
Absolutely. That's what this is all about, man.
Listen, man, and the actual ball that's going down later on this month is exactly what it's all about. It's going to help fund that thing.
Yes.
Listen, we're going to talk to the lovely, very beautiful Miss Beverly. When we come back, we're going to talk a little bit more about this ball, y'all. We're going to take a little break.
Greetings, my name is Beverly Woolridge. I am the co-president of the Akron Rites of Passage Institute, and we are having an event that we'd like to have you attend. It is the Village Ball. We'll celebrate the life and legacy of Marcus Garvey, and it's going to be held at the 8 Point Bistro, a Black-owned and operated business. It's going to be a great time. We're going to give away some awards of recognition, Marcus Garvey Award, the Sojourner Truth Award, and the John Brown Award, along with a set of Nguza Saba Awards. If you're Black and you are interested in having a facility built just for our use, come support the Village Ball, where those contributions will go toward that effort.
All right, we black, man. You look, like I said before, you already seen the little promo. You just saw Miss Beverly in the promo promoting it for you and yours. Now she's here in the flesh looking her best. Tell somebody what's up.
Good morning, people.
Hey, man, you is everywhere.
I'm trying to redeem some time.
You are doing what you got to do. Let's go ahead, man. Let's tell them what the reason of the season is. Tell that one person who don't know what's going down, and what date and where we doing it at.
Well, what's going on in Akron on August 17th at the 8 Point Bistro? We will be celebrating the life and legacy of Marcus Garvey. Marcus Garvey was born on August the 17th, which makes that date very special. We will be honoring some local community servants with awards. One being the Marcus Garvey Award, the Sojourner Truth Award, and then the John Brown Award. We will also be giving out 7 Nguzo Saba Awards, one for each principle of Kwanzaa, to people who demonstrate that particular principle that we feel like they embody that principle. And then we're also going to be introducing our Council of Elders that's associated with the Akron Rites of Passage Institute. We're going to introduce them formally to the community, so everybody will know who the Council of Elders are in our community. And then we're going to let our hair down.
Come on
now.
Have
a nice dance.
Come on now.
With our DJ, Tommy Stone, who has been DJing these Village Balls all the years we've ever had them. Now, the Village Ball previously was held under the sponsorship of the Akron. What's the name of that group? The Akron Alliance of Black School Educators.
You think I'm gonna take that out? That shows your personality. I'm keeping that all the way in there, girl. Well, go ahead.
The Akron Alliance of Black School Educators previously hosted this event.
Okay.
And they did it for a span of probably 10 years.
Okay.
Very successful, very exciting. We used to have it at St. Joe's, what's now City of Joy Church now. But so they quit having it, and I loved the Village Ball, so I wanted to have a Village Ball. And not only because I wanted to, but I recognized that there are, like our brother said earlier, there were people in the community who was doing good work that was going unrecognized. And that was my effort to try to infuse some joy, especially with the COVID thing. After coming off of that, everybody's all kind of down. So I said, we need to have a party.
Come on now.
And so I said, Village Ball will be the shot in the arm that the community needed. And
we're going to be dressing in our African garbs, you know what I'm saying?
African.
I told you I got mines coming in all the way from Kemet.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I called my cousin Ramesses. Yeah. Some say Ramses, like that's his name.
Ramesses, yeah.
We call him Ramesses. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Bear witness to Ramesses.
What did he say?
He said, don't worry, I got you.
Okay.
And so you're going to see me in my, pharaohlistic garb representing the pharaohs from the barrows. You know what I mean?
Right.
Listen, we want you guys to know this is a good time. Don't wait for another Black Panther movie to put on your Afrocentricity.
Yes.
Wear it on August 17th and wear it with honor and pride, and don't let it be a fad, because this thing with true knowledge of self empowers you to rock the culture every day. like your brother is doing, okay?
Right.
And I'm just one of many. That's it.
Me too.
And you,
we just trying to get the word out.
And we're trying to get you guys to come out and party with consciousness. You know what I'm trying to say?
Right.
Party with a purpose.
Party with a purpose.
Building
serious purpose.
Buildings that's going to last from generation to generation. We're going to have a little piece of this earth that's going to be a part of us and here in Blackwood, Ohio. Until then, that's what the party is all about.
For us, by us.
You better say it and don't delay it. And how much the tickets?
Tickets are $50. If you need a ticket, please call me. My number is 330-608-2480, and I will get with you and get you a ticket. If you'd like to get a table, the tables are $400. It seats 8, tables of 8. So if you and 7 of your friends want to come, you can get a table. And if you buy a table, you have the opportunity to select from the list of names we have for the tables what you would like to have your table called, what ancestor's name you would like to see on your table.
And you said we're going local ancestors with it?
Local ancestors, like the Ann Gateses, the Vernon Odoms that he spoke about, the Ed Davises, the Helen Arnolds, and the Shirley McLeans, and those kind of people that have done great work in the Akron community. And some of it's been recognized, but they're ancestors now. So we wanted to do local. So
for what time this is going to happen? What time this party going to be?
It's going to be, as I said, at the 8 Point Bistro, 1912 Okolzer Boulevard, from 6 to 11. The doors will open at 5:30. You can come in and have your cocktails, get ready, get juiced up. Juiced up. Get comfortable. Get comfortable. Yeah. Get comfortable because we're gonna be classy and everything. I'm gonna be looking. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait till y'all see what. Listen, we can't wait to see what you got to wear. Listen, that's right. Come on out. Hey, listen, I love when you come to the style, and it just makes everything happy for me. And I'm gonna be perfectly honest. My favorite shows is when I talk to people with some of that knowledge you can't get in college. That's right. A little bit of understanding for your planning. You know what I'm saying? Come on, I can keep going. Go. Tell me some more. I'm finished, Dennis. I'm done, son. I'm through like Magoo. Okay, all right. Hey, listen. We want to tell somebody, man, don't forget to check out that party. That ball is what it is. And it's for adults. You ain't got to be too older. You could be 18 and over. It's all about celebrating the community. Come out and watch people get awards, get trophies and stuff like that. And hey, tell somebody to share this damn video. Yeah. So we can get it out there. Listen, for the lovely Miss Beverly, my man, Brother Terry was in the building, and the Reporter newspaper. I am your brother Hiram Hakeem. This is AkronHipHop.com. Y'all better feel me before they kill me, y'all. All right. Peace.
What's good, Akron, Ohio? I'm Ricky Calloway. I'm here to talk to you about the Thornton Junior High Cabaret Old School Party. BYOB. You get to bring your own liquor. You get to bring your own food, everything this time. We having it at the Event Center in Akron, Ohio on August 31st from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock p.m. Our DJ is going to be DJ Timbo Williams. You know, that's become our house DJ. And we're going to have the Realistic Band. And we're going to have photos by Vernon Lincoln. Vernon will be shooting shots. I may be shooting shots. Lola Ree Catering, a.k.a. Tina Marie. She's going to be doing the food and everything, complimentary food or whatever for everybody. We're going to be selling reserved tables for $50. You must buy your tickets, $35 a ticket, 10 to a table. You must buy your tickets to go with the table. $50 is to reserve the table. You know, get that right, get that straight. We're probably going to do a best dress contest. So dress your best to impress if you want to be in the best dress contest. We're going to be doing that as well. So come on out with us on August the 31st from 6 o'clock to 11 o'clock at the Event Center on East Market Street in Akron, Ohio. Cleveland, Akron, Canton, everyone's welcome. Peace.
What's up, Akron? How y'all doing? This is Darnell Mitchell, president of Darts Promotions and Entertainment, and I'm here to talk about my upcoming comedy show, 30th of August at the Blue Jazz. Doors open at 7. Show starts at 8. Tickets are $15 in advance, $20 at the door. You go down to the Blue Jazz, go to the Blue Jazz website, You can get your tickets online there. I got some comedians. It's called The Ladies First. All my comedians are female comedians. Let me tell you, my headliner Ronnie Chanel, she gonna blow away. And the rest of the cast is gonna blow it away also. I mean, you ain't never seen no ladies like this, man. They ain't brought no all ladies female comedy show around. And this one is gonna be the bomb. Be there or be square. We sold out the last one, and y'all want y'all to help me sell out this one too. Clock on the wall says, well, it's been fun. See you later. Gotta run.
Hi, my name is Stephanie Singleton. I'm a licensed wedding officiant right here in Akron, Ohio. I offer the first and only drive-through wedding ceremonies here in Akron, Ohio, where couples come from all over parts of Ohio to make their love official. Now, let me tell you a little bit more about our drive-through ceremonies. Now, it's not the full wedding. It's not vows or rings. It's something where couples need to make joint decisions now and plan a wedding for a later date. I have many couples who come to Akron who need to make joint decisions because they want to buy their home, or they want to make medical decisions, or they're in the military. There's so many reasons why the couples use our drive-through ceremonies. So if you're interested in learning more, I want you to visit my website at www.drivethroughweddings.info.